For those of you who don't know me, my name is Brian Davis. I'm the chair of the Capillary Coalition on Homelessness, and we would like to welcome you all to Project Homeless Connect 2016. Today we come together to help those in our community, our family, our friends who are in their most dire straits. So once a year, the coalition gathers together. It's 70 plus agencies and organizations, and we ask for volunteers, yourselves, to provide the backbone of this outreach effort. This reaches the people that are living on the streets, that are in shelter and about to leave shelter. They are at their most vulnerable. So from the bottom of our hearts, we want to thank you for giving of your time today to make a true difference in people's lives, because it does make a real and measurable difference. We wouldn't be able to do this today if it weren't for our sponsors. I want to thank most heartily our legacy sponsor, Highmark. They've been the sponsor for many years now, and we just want to make sure that we recognize their commitment to our cause and to the people that we help. There were other sponsors as well year-round. We want to make sure that we thank our cornerstone sponsors, the City of Harrisburg, County of Dauphin, the United Way of the Capital Region Foundation for Enhancing Communities, and the Redevelopment Authority of the City of Harrisburg. Some other sponsors of today's event are Pinnacle Health, Blue Cross, Capital Blue Cross, Penn State Hershey Medical Center, America Healthcare, and Perform Care. And now would you please join me in welcoming the Honorable Mayor Papenfuse for a few words.
Thank you, Brian. First of all, let me say it is inspiring to look out upon all of you this morning. For those of you watching at home, this is a really, really important event for Harrisburg and all of Dauphin County. As you know, our goal here is to connect everyone who lives here to quality, affordable housing and to the resources that they need to be able to survive and indeed thrive in our communities. And we couldn't do this without events like this and without all the volunteers that have gathered here in this room. We have volunteers from federal, state, county, local organizations, nonprofits, all the major healthcare providers. We have the Y here. We have Hamilton Health here. We have colleges here. I saw Messiah earlier. We have students. We have people young and old, all coming out here to volunteer and to make a difference. And if you're homeless in Harrisburg or in Dauphin County now, and you're struggling, you can come here, and in one place, you can get quality medical care. You can get dental care. You can get a good meal. You can get connected to all these organizations. This is what we are about as a community. This is what makes us stronger. This is what defines us. And that's why I have to say thank you to all of you for coming out, dedicating your time today to make a difference. We are making a difference. We will make a difference together. It's so, so important. Thank you. I hope you have a great, safe, fulfilling, meaningful day. And the city deeply appreciates all that you do. Thanks again as well to Brian, the Coalition Against Homelessness, and to all of our sponsors. I'm going to turn things back to you, sir.
Thank you, Mayor. Next, we'd like to welcome and thank you for a few welcoming opening remarks, the Honorable Commissioner George Hartwig. Commissioner.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
What an energetic, unbelievable, incredible crowd. I see so many faces of heroes that are in this crowd that are continually volunteering to help those who need help the most. The ability to provide service and to give back is so much more than a paycheck. The ability to find a larger purpose, particularly when we see the leaves starting to change, we know the time is near where folks may be in danger. The ability to be outside in the cold, and right now with resources, even as early as this week we found out we received more state cuts for emergency shelter. You know, it's unacceptable, but instead of standing here pointing fingers, you know what happens in this community? People step up even more. We don't figure out ways to to blame, we figure out ways to say, as volunteers, we're not going to let the people in our community that are most vulnerable go without services, go without food, go without safety, go without shelter. And I know Angela said it best, folks that are in this position are our parents, grandparents, relatives. They needed to be treated with dignity, respect, and the ability, hopefully, by us coming and being smarter, even with limited resources, to have a one-stop shop to connect folks to services is really essential. There may be an opportunity to put somebody on a path towards permanent housing today. There may be an opportunity to get somebody the drug and alcohol treatment they need to get over the hump to be able to have their own home and reconnect with their family. The ability to try to repair lives can start with you today. And the ability for you to be here really is the opening of that door and connection. So I want to say thank you to the sponsors, the Capital Area Coalition on Homelessness, who's really taken a strong approach. And I travel around the country. This is one of the most coordinated homeless connection efforts anywhere. And it's because of the volunteers, it's because of the passion, it's because of your faith and the ability to connect people with help that we're going to see a difference made for somebody here in many ways today. So with that, I'd like to thank our employees, the volunteers, and I won't go through an entire proclamation today, but we did want to honor all of those individuals who've given their time and their efforts and who are here today, and wanted to join with the 270,000 residents of Dauphin County in applauding the Capital Area Coalition on Homelessness and all of its partners on the 7th annual Project Homeless Connect. And in recognition for their around-the-clock efforts, and this just doesn't happen on one day. Many of you volunteer in soup kitchens, in churches, in our community every day of the year. But today we're going to be able to help hundreds of homeless men, women, and children in this county. And in grateful recognition thereof, we do hereby proudly proclaim today, October 18th, 2016, as Project Homeless Connect Day in Dauphin County. Thank you very much for your service.
Thank you, Commissioner Hartwick. And last but not least, to welcome us, we have Ms. Susan Hubley, Highmark's Director of Community Affairs. Susan?
Good morning, everyone. This is a great site. You all look really terrific in your orange. On behalf of Highmark Blue Shield and its nearly 3,000 local employees, I just want to say that we are really proud to once again be the legacy sponsor for Project Homeless Connect. Highmark Blue Shield is committed to supporting projects that reinforce good health in our community. And this is just one example of the partnerships that we have all over the 34 counties that we serve. So just want to say that we're thrilled that this project continues to go on every year, and it truly shows that when we all work together, we can make really good things happen. So have a great day, and thanks to all of you for all that you do.
I'd just like to thank you for all coming and giving of your time, your talent, and your treasure to be able to do this on this day. Outside of some people who really are in need of help, and I'm asking you that on this day to put aside all the things that are going on with you, and let's all pull together to help some people who really need the help most. Let's be patient, let's be kind, let's be caring. Remember, everybody outside is somebody's mom, dad, brother, sister, child. And we're going to show them the same level of respect we would want somebody to show to our person, our family members, all right? Remember, help is always available. If you need it, go to Info Central. If you see one of us, touch us, help each other in case somebody doesn't know what's going on or you get a little confused. But it's okay, you can get through this day, you can do this. And from the bottom of my heart, I thank you.
Ready to get to work? Yeah. Let's go.